Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey, Kelly Green's back. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? It's good to be back in the house with you, my friend.
It's great to have you back. You are here with your brand new peepers. You had surgery done on your eyeball, so no more glasses for you.
Refractive lens exchange. They pull the lens out, they rip it out of your eye, and then they put a new lens in, and then they send you an astronomical bill and call it a day.
We talked about it in detail in the members content that you'll be able to see later. But essentially, I mean, what a great insurance system we have in this country to where you could get that at little to no cost. On the show tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We got some great viewer videos. Somebody sent me a viewer video, and I bet they didn't even know that they sent me a UFO in the video. I found a UFO in the video, and we'll talk about that. We got a guy who got kicked out of a park by the cops unjustly, and of course, everybody and their grandmother sent me that video of some knucklehead flying a drone in the football stadium. So we're going to talk about that. In the news, we're going to have Dave from FlyHighFPV on, our buddy from Birmingham, and we're going to talk about a really cool event that he's got coming up. But in the meantime, tell us, what have you been up to? And why haven't you been on lately? People have been wondering, did we break up? What's going on?
We've been renegotiating my contract.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. That's what's kept me on the sidelines for 2 months. So I talked to my agent. I had him do some math. I gave him some numbers, and here's what we came up with.
Yeah.
I'm twice the host your ex-wife is. Even though she's twice as good looking as me, that's a wash.
True.
I'm 3 times the host Jason Crockett is. I'm 4 times the host Jason Shepard is.
Ooh.
I'm 5 times the host Jake the Snake Sloan is.
Ooh.
So 5, 4 is 9. Well, that's 12. So I should be making 12 times what they're making. So that's the holdup. I'm doing tonight's show free of charge, just so everybody in the chat will know how much more value I bring to the table than those other schmucks, those other losers do. And we'll see after tonight's show what I'm worth. If I'm back next week, that means Ken ponied up and gave me 12 times what those other people are making. Case closed. On with the show.
Let's see, 12 times 0. But by the way, I hope that confidence carries over into 1 second song tonight. Yes. And somebody will win this fantastic Loom Cube Power Grip. It's a grip. You put the camera on there and you can charge it with the grip. There's somebody put a battery in there.
Nice.
Loom Cube did. Isn't that cool? So somebody's
Should
going to win that.
I go get the 10 pounds of gold and we put the belt on the line tonight in 1 second song?
We probably should. And we should also let people know that one of the honest to God real reasons you haven't been able to do the show is because it's just been too long for you, right? You can't cut out, 9-hour stream? You can't cut out 9 hours of your day for the stream every time. Is that right? I mean, honestly, right?
I've had a lot of medical issues. My eyes. I had a frayed meniscus in my knee.
Ooh.
I took a month off from the tennis courts. Now I'm back and better than ever, baby. So bring it on.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean, if you want, we can have a really short show. I'll keep it under 3 hours if you want. In fact,
if you can keep it, I think the listeners, the viewers would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Jeff Sills would appreciate it if you keep it under 15 minutes. The clock's ticking. You got 12 left.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thanks, everybody.
Half as much as you would have.
All right. Well, let's get into it because we have to let everybody know about our biggest sponsor. And I'm talking, of course, about the Cadillac of processed meat. Ladies and gentlemen, a pigeon, a jerky, a pigeon, a jerky. Okay. So this is another thing that I have to let you know. The computer is going to mess up tonight. It is going to mess up tonight.
So I'm gone for 2 months. You can't upgrade anything. You're still using the same Jinkophonic equipment you were using 2 months ago. Can you bring this show up to date? Bring it up to 2022 so we could get this thing going and get it on track.
If you watch this show to see my face get red and for me to yell expletives and blame Wirecast for everything, tonight is your night. But first...
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Who's that?
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Thank you, Pigeon Jerky. A fine sponsor since 19...
I'm surprised there's still a sponsor on this low-budget show where the equipment keeps breaking down.
Yeah. But you know what? I wouldn't even need any sponsors because the listeners are so generous. In fact, I think I hear a train coming down the track. Is it a train? It might be. Oh, my goodness. I can't tell you how grateful I am for everybody hopping aboard the Super Chat train. And let's see, Drone Rob and Philip Koshat and a couple other people already donated, but I can't share that because technical issues. Anyway, but I do want to thank Boreal Jeff with a Canadian $10. He says, can't miss a week. Thank you for the show. Thank you, Jeff. Media Mike's back with $30. Oh my goodness, thank you, Media Mike. Hi, Ken and Kelly. It is great to see you, Kelly. And here's Kelly with a personalized message just for Mike.
Media Mike 7691, thanks for including your 4-digit PIN to your ATM card in your name on your chat. We appreciate that. So anybody who wants to wipe out your bank account can.
Yeah. Don't do that. Although his secret password is 1234. And Jay Young with $5. I think I hear something coming around the mountain, and you're on it. This is a super chat train. It's not that terribly long, but I do have to thank WHM3. Thank you for the $20. Hi, guys. Just checking in. Can't stay. I'll watch on Saturday morning. Have a great TNL. Well, thank you very much, WHM3. And Artco out there in Colorado, $5 from him. He says, I dated a gal with a tattoo of a hummingbird on her boob. That's gross. When she's 80, that'll be a heron. Yeah, darn that gravity. Thank you very much, Art. Uncle Bill's Toys, $5 super sticker. Thank you very much. And Eric Swanson, $10. Welcome back, Kelly. Good to see you here. Have a great show. Thank you very much. And D&D Aerial Views, still a member. Thank you, Keith. He said, thought I canceled this. What? Nah, kidding. Drone Rob. Hey, Drone Rob, 234. Thank you very much. All aboard. Great to see Kelly. And Ken Torbeck, who won, I think he won he won something. And I have yet to send it. But I will get to the post office tomorrow, in fact. Forget home delivery. I want drone delivery to the post office, yes. Johnny Caffeine. Thank you, Johnny Caffeine, for the $5. Love it when Kelly lays down the law. Thank you, everybody, for the super chats. I really appreciate that. And now, let's head up, and I'm trying to get through everything really quick, so the show's not 10 hours long. Let's head up into the Great White North with the Weekly Beauchart.
Hi, Ken. Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. Let's get into it, shall we? What do you call kids from parents from Iceland and Cuba? An ice cube.
Meh. Oh, God.
What do you call a fly without wings? A walk. I just got back from a pleasure trip. I took my mother-in-law to the airport. Yo mama's so fat, she doesn't need the internet. She's already worldwide.
Oh, my.
What do cats eat for breakfast? Mice Krispies.
Really?
When I was a kid, I asked my mother if I could go bungee jumping. She said, no, you were born from a broken rubber. I don't want you to go out the same way.
Oh, my God.
And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time.
Uh-huh.
Two bats hanging upside down on a branch. And one says to the other, can you recall your worst day last year? And the other replies, yeah, the day I had diarrhea.
Ha!
On that note, bah and bow.
Thank you, Mr. Beauchart. By the way, I know. Hold on a second. I thought I saw something too. I thought I saw that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna rewind this. I'm gonna rewind this to that part in question.
And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time.
Okay, freeze it.
Two bats hanging upside down on a branch.
Freeze it. Okay, enhance. Okay, and rotate. Oh my goodness, who is that? Oh my goodness! Kelly, you finally made it on the Beauchart wall. No way!
Even if it's for just a few seconds, I don't care. It's an honor and a pleasure to finally make the wall, and now you can take me down because I don't want to be on that stinking wall.
Oh, man, hold on a second. I'm being handed this by my producer that done this yet. Apparently, I added that in post. Jim didn't actually put you on the wall. Damn it. Damn it.
That is my third grade picture. If you look at it closely, there's a huge scar on my nose where my sister hit me in the face with a plastic bowling ball the day before school pictures.
Let's see what Beauchart said about that. He's like, I didn't put him on the wall. I didn't do it. You take that down. You be lying. Okay, let's see. Let's do that. Okay, let's get into.
Yeah. Hello.
The news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
That's my super dramatic pause. Let's head over into the drone newsroom and see what's going on. What's up, Jeff Sills?
First of all, Kelly, it's great to have you back, and the magnanimous ability that you had to convince Ken to get you a 12 time raise. If you could do that for me, I'd give you some money back on that one. All right.
Okay.
So today's news is brought to you by Drone Harmony, which automates mission plannings in the most challenging vertical inspection scenarios, guaranteeing high-quality, reproducible data collection by pilots with minimal training.
And here's a little bit more of that.
The Drone Harmony platform is designed to ease the data acquisition process with UAV technology. Drone Harmony provides autonomous flight planning for select DJI drones. Plans can be generated on Drone Harmony's Android application or via our website. Once your plans have been created, your drone pilots can execute the autonomous flight plans with our Android application and DJI controllers. Download Drone Harmony and start your free trial now.
And we thank them very much for sponsoring the news. And now it's time to pick a winner. Oh, that's right. We're going to give away a little bit of Drone Harmony action to someone. This is the starter kit. And I think this is good for more than a month, maybe 3 months, or maybe even more. So I'm going to let Kelly pick the winner. Now, only if you're going to use droneharmony.com, say, pick me, pick me. All right? We'll let Kelly pick. Who are you going to pick, Kelly?
Oh, man.
Who is the winner?
Here we go. And the winner is, even though he didn't include a picture of me in his emojis,
Yeah.
Joe Fotoleo, F-O-T-O-L-E-O, Joe Fotoleo.
Joe Fotoleo. All right. All right, very good. Now back to you in the newsroom, sir.
All right, so we'll start the news off with the most requested news story of all. This came from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So in Cincinnati, they had a football game between the Raiders and the Bengals, and that was not the most exciting thing about the game. This was.
Yes, and everybody sent this to me, and I made sure to make the username big so you can see it in case you want to report him, because this is the single most illegal drone flight that I've ever seen.
Oh, he's inside the stadium.
Yeah,
no, it gets worse.
Yeah,
really?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So this gentleman not only flew inside the stadium, he flew down close to the field.
Look at this.
He flew
wow.
alongside, and he is, in that particular shot, I believe, over the end zone. But then he decided that it would be a fantastic idea, after doing some very creative, pan-by shots, to stay hovering over the field where the players are and film the audience.
Not
Just
to mention
fabulous.
the fact that they use this camera that's on wires that drapes across the field that moves.
Yeah,
I forget. It's called Skycam or something like that. That's how
Yeah.
they get those magnificent drone-like shots, and you can see it. Let me just back it up here. I think you can see it. You can see it, and you can see the wires hanging down.
Yep.
So I mean, and he was all proud of it. Wait, has he taken this down yet? Because
the last time I checked, it was still up. I haven't checked as of today, but the simple fact that he did this was stupid. Then to post it, right, and be proud of it is even worse. The FAA has already been given the link. They are already investigating this, and I guarantee you, with the TFR and everything else, he is probably in a lot of trouble.
Fine or jail or both?
Potentially both, but guaranteed he's going to be paying out his.
Oh yeah, because he had to have disabled whatever safeguards that would let him know that he's in a TFR, and I mean, he either knew it was wrong and did it anyway, but I'm thinking since he was so proud of himself that he didn't. He just bought a drone and did it, and Ooh, I remember the first person that sent me that link, I clicked on it. I was like, what's this? And I literally gasped. And I said, oh, I better download this before it gets removed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
how
many commas will be in that fine?
Probably quite a few. But you're talking, in this case, it could be, 11,000, maybe higher.
It's I would hope that the FAA would make an example of him. I really do. But more than likely, he'll just get a call from the FSDO, questioned, and then say, well, don't do that again.
Yeah, there is that chance.
Unless
they
unless the
don't
NFL
do enforcement.
they get involved. Yeah. Because I haven't seen, because that was a televised game. Certainly the drones showed up on their cameras and the play-by-play guys were talking about it, but
they talked about it during the game?
I'm sure. If you see a drone flying around, they're going to talk about it. Anyway, that dude.
All right. So next in the news, the U.S. Navy has been working on some fantastic, I guess, devices to stop unmanned vehicles. And recently we got, I guess, this photograph, I think is what we have.
We got a little short video. We got a little short video of demonstrating this laser system here.
I have one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
Can we not do that? Can we not get the laser beams on the sharks?
Yes. So this video actually shows one of the Navy's ships that has been deployed and is currently using a directed energy weapon, and it is capable of taking down drones.
Wow. Yeah. That's pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy.
We're living in the future, man. Lasers and drones, man. Heck yeah.
Buck Rogers.
Oh, man. Buck Rogers. That's something an old guy would say.
All right. So next in the news, we have some really cool footage. This comes out of Muskegon Lake, which is in Michigan. They had a ship that needed to get clear of one of the paths through Samuel de Champlain, and it was coming from Milwaukee. And so this icebreaker came out and started breaking the ice, and they got some fabulous video of this ship and the process of doing this work. And it really is kind of mesmerizing to watch it.
It's very satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because
if you guys are satisfied by this, you need to get out more. I mean,
the ship is actually riding on top of the ice.
Right, and the weight of the ship pushes it down, and
yeah. So it's sort of like skiing, so to speak, which is really cool. But yeah, it spent several hours out here clearing a path that you can see here that the ship was then able to pass through. So really cool drone footage.
Max Air 420 said, "That's cool. I get it. I see what you did there."
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, so we have talked about drones being weaponized, and we have seen them in the Middle East and in other places. But recently, video footage has come out where the cartels are using bombs dropped from these drones on their rivals.
Why is that funny to me? Why is that funny? You see it like boom, and then all these ants start scattering. Why is that hilarious to me? Because no one that we care about is getting hurt. I think that's why.
I mean, this is the cartel using these things on their competition.
They look like badminton. Are they dropping badminton birdies on them?
No, these are like small grenades. They're aerial grenades.
By the way, the proper name for that is shuttlecock.
I didn't want to say it.
Shuttlecock.
Yeah. So this particular footage is from January 10th.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I'm
gonna see it again. I don't know why. Hold on. I know I'm gonna get copyright. I got. Hold on. I'm gonna play this. There we go. Right. I mean, they're like, oh no. Okay.
Yeah. I hated seeing it used in other ways, but that for some reason was sort of satisfying.
I did like that a lot.
All right. So next we have some footage that was taken in Tasman Bay. And this is some really spectacular drone footage of an encounter between a jet ski and dolphins that were frolicking along in the area. But this prompted a warning from the Department of Conservation, because although the footage, which was taken from 3,000 meters away for this dolphin sighting, was really cool to watch, the jet ski is going too fast.
He's overtaking the dolphins. Yeah.
The rules are that any boats or anything around the dolphins or wildlife have to travel at a maximum speed of 20 knots or something. I forget the specifics, but it's a very slow speed. And in this case, the footage showed that the jet ski was not obeying that. And so they kind of pointed that out, that it was like fabulous footage, obey the law. So
right. And it was a female on the jet ski, and the dolphin did not like it. And so it flip her off. No, I'm being told no. Okay.
All right. So in the summer of 2019, swarms of unidentified aircraft were shadowing U.S. Navy vessels in the waters off of Southern California. This is in the continental United States. And the Navy was concerned about the fact that, these were drones that were basically shadowing their ships. And for the first time, documents have been released that show what the Navy was doing, how they were countering the drones. They were using a tool that, if I can find, because it's not Ghostbuster.
No,
it's made by Northrop Grumman.
It's not
it's called Drake.
Proton Pack.
No, it's called Drake. It's the Northrop Grumman drone restricted access using known EW or Drake. This backpack system is a system that a guy on the deck will wear. It's got two very large antennas, and it will interrupt the drone, and then they have the ability to either tell the drone to land or crash or fly away, etc. And they used this on July 30th in the early hours for approximately 2 weeks, intercepting swarms of drones that would follow the ships out off the California coast.
Oh.
So it was really interesting to read the ship logs where they were documenting, each hour of the guy would be out on the deck, and he would be out for a certain period of time, and he'd say that he blocked a certain number of drones. It was a pretty intense event that went on. So, and this was within the continental United States. That was the thing that was surprising to me.
So who were the drones following? Were they just citizens that wanted to get a shot of the ship, or was it some kind of nefarious organization?
This was a swarm of drones. It was described as a swarm of drones. As for who they were or what they were, who was controlling them, they don't have that information.
Okay.
All right. So next we have the Chula Vista Police Department. They're under fire for Chinese-made surveillance drones.
In its contract with Chula Vista, Motorola Solutions disclaims any liability for DJI's use of the data it collects through the drones. KPBS reached out to the Chula Vista City Council and Mayor Mary Salas, who approved the contract, but they refused to comment. Also refusing to comment were City Manager Maria Kachadurian and City Attorney Glenn Guggens, both of whom signed the contract with Motorola. San Francisco lawyer Will Cooper specializes in contractual disputes. He says there's good reason why Motorola would want that limitation on liability.
The more risky it is, the more sensitive it is, the more likely the parties to that agreement are going to want to get the most protection they can.
DJI is among the world's leading drone manufacturers, accounting for more than half of the global market. But in recent years, the company has been flagged by several federal agencies for security reasons. In 2017, the U.S. Homeland Security Department stated that DJI's science and technology is providing U.S. critical infrastructure and law enforcement data to the Chinese government. Chula Vista began its drone program in 2018 and purchased DJI drones as recently as 2020.
So does this mean that municipalities are going to be jumping ship from DJI, or?
It depends on the municipality and what their concerns are. Obviously, the federal government has, put forth the fact that they do not want to see these drones being used, and they are working on banning with federal agencies the use of DJI drones as part of a chain of, different initiatives to enact laws against Chinese companies that they feel are surveilling the United States. And this is not just DJI. This is multiple companies that are caught up in this. But each individual police department.
This is federal, not state.
Yeah. Each individual police department at a state level has to then make decisions. And in this case, the Chula Vista Police Department is being called into question for using these drones.
Well, it seems like there's going to be some pretty awesome systems up for sale soon.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, if you see some drones on govdeals.com,
GovDeals, yeah, there you go. Because you got all that great police stuff that goes up for auction.
Yeah.
You can get a police drone to go with your old police car you got, Ken.
Yeah, it's true.
Got 400 Matrice 300s for $5 each.
Hey,
there you go.
Deal's a deal.
A little Popo license plate on the back of it.
Oh,
yeah. All right. So speaking of, drones and, nefariousness, there has recently been a story about a team of Spartan hackers that have found a way to hack DJI, or not just DJI, but specific drones that use a Z or Intel RealSense commercial stereo cameras are also impacted by this by using lights. They will set up specific lights at different angles, and the intensity of the light shines at the camera, which then will override the autonomous controls.
What?
And it impacts the system that's used to avoid collisions.
Oh, so it uses the collision avoidance system, which are cameras, right? So there's some secret backdoor, some people can get a seizure from strobe lights. Is that kind of thing?
And they're able to steer the drone using these lights and then direct the drone where they want to or steal the drone or cause it to crash.
Really?
So, yeah. And the team has been able to successfully target quadcopters and show that this is a way of attack. The concern really isn't for DJI drones that we fly around, et cetera, because obviously there's a lot of effort that has to go into this. But Amazon delivery drones, for instance, if you wanted to get that package and you wanted to just redirect that drone.
If I know there's tube socks going to a neighbor, I can get my infrared light and just my tube socks now. Oh, hell, my Amazon drone.
Yeah. So there is a concern of this lighting trick to hacking a drone. And I'm sure that we will start seeing some more information about this in the future. So
quick side note.
Sharing.
Quick side note. The first hack I ever did, we don't want to make this long discussion, but does anybody remember, any child of the 80s remember the Donkey Kong hack?
Yes.
You do?
From the video game in the arcade?
Yes, the stand-up video game. I saved hundreds of dollars in quarters by this.
What was the hack?
And it still works. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You explain it, Ken.
Okay. You get a drinking straw, and you insert it behind the upper hinge, and all you have to do is, and it wraps around to that little thing that the quarters fall onto, that arm, and it just racks up the credits. I don't know who the first little kid to discover that was, but thank you. It wasn't me, but I remember
playing for hours.
Oh, for hours. Like after school, I'd be like, my buddies and I'd be like, hey man, you gonna get the straw? Am I gonna get the straw? Sometimes we get those big McDonald's straws. You know, the McDonald's straws that are so thick you could stab a dude in the head, and they're like just really and kill him. You know, the McDonald's straws, they're really good for that. So anyway. And let me know in the chat if you know about the Donkey Kong. It still works. If you find a Donkey Kong, an original Donkey Kong machine, not the one.
So you put the straw in the slot where the quarter goes.
No, there's a door that there's a door where the quarters go into. That when the arcade wants to pull out all the quarters, they open it.
Okay.
The hinge to that door. There's a space behind it, and you just jam it in. And I remember my buddies. I was like, all right, you block. And he'd be like, and I'd be behind him like we're some kind of criminal syndicate. It was so great.
No, it was serious because like putt-putt golfing games, if you were caught on the floor at putt-putt golfing games with a straw,
really,
they would kick you out of the place.
Because they knew about it. And all they had to do was like,
we gotta find an old Donkey Kong game and do a whole YouTube video on that thing.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so back to the news. The question is, why is NASA flying drones in dense fog?
I have no fog and
apparently, drones are being flown at a special facility located in New Mexico where the fog is produced on demand in a chamber that stretches 180 feet. And drones are being tested in this environment to collect data from the sensors installed in the chamber to determine, as part of the advanced air mobility system being used by urban air taxis and potentially delivery drones in the future, how drones would deal with the sudden issue of fog, because fog, if pilots know, fog can just come up on you real quick, and so they need to be able to test the optical infrared cameras and whether or not they need LiDAR scanners or things that can act as high-tech eyes. And so NASA is flying drones in fog.
I'm being told they're also installing disco balls because it would look really cool. Back to you in the newsroom.
Okay. So this week, police in Sweden have confirmed that they have now seen new drone sightings near the Forsmark nuclear power plant. This comes a day after the Swedish Security Service announced that it was taking over the investigation of a number of earlier reported drone incursions into the airspace near that plant. The incidents have now been categorized as a national special event, and Swedish authorities are, working on escalating this. They're trying to find the drone operators. They're trying to figure out what these particular drones are actually doing as part of these sightings, and also looking to see whether or not there's any other sightings that are going to be in other areas, such as other government buildings, airports, etc. So Sweden is on alert right now for drones around their energy producing facilities.
Okay, good.
Next, we have the Bellwether release. This one is great. Bellwether has begun flight testing a stunning new Volar eVTOL flying supercar design. And the video apparently confirms all of our fears because it appears to be a wobbly quadcopter with a flashy body kit. It looks cool, but I wouldn't want to be a person in this.
No,
it is wobbly.
Yeah, they're using car aerodynamics, and they don't need to. That's why do dog bone companies flavor and color their dog bones? Dogs don't care. The humans do. Yeah. So it's all about just flashy design. I don't know. I wouldn't ride it. Would you? Would you ride that thing?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that's a half-scale prototype, and so if the prototype is that unstable, then they probably need to do some more work before they ever go to full scale.
Yeah, but don't fire the guy that designed what it looks like. He's doing his job.
Oh yeah, no, it's supercar level design. Yeah, definitely. And going on the basis of flying cars, the Flying Car Racing League is actually becoming quite a real thing, insofar that we have the world's first racing car pilots.
Okay. Oh, man. These are some brave souls.
Yeah.
I don't see any flying cars yet, do you?
No.
Okay. Oh, there's one. There's one. These are pioneers, man. I don't know.
These are pioneers. These guys are.
I would wait till they're done beta testing. I think I would just give it a couple of years for me to, till it's proven. It's like when they finally do invent the transporter. Are you gonna travel in 1 year, the first few months? Nope. You're gonna see who gets vaporized first.
Right. So you want to be the first guy through? Yeah.
Right. You can go to France. Boom, just like that. Or you might end up a pile of mush and bone and jelly. Take a chance.
Well, and so, some of the people that they're picking there are people that actually have racing experience as like race car driver experience. So this is something that they're actually taking fairly seriously, and they are very serious about creating this racing league. And I actually kind of look forward to seeing it if it ever gets off the ground.
Oh, it's going to be a hit. It's going to be a hit. I mean, because why do you watch NASCAR? Do you watch it because the cars are pretty and because they go around to the left really quickly? No! You wait for the fiery, wrecking explosions. That's what you wait for. And that's, morbid curiosity will bring big audiences to that for sure. And I'll be one of them.
It's funny. The safer NASCAR became, the lower their ratings got.
That's true.
It's 100% true.
I was like, what? Hans device? I'm out. I mean, but you have to keep the driver safe. But yeah, they do all these things like they limit the size of the intake, the carburetor, and the blah, blah, and all that stuff. The windshield. I remember the good old days when once in a while they'd hit a bump and the car would go flying off into the audience. Now that's entertainment. Sorry, I digress. Back to you in the news.
Jeff, your thoughts, if any?
Yes.
No, thank you. I'm going to stay out of that one with a 10-foot pole. Yeah. All right. So on the line of Bellevue, one of King 5's drones was recently looking for aerial footage of damage caused by some storms that had gone through the area. And they found this really amazing footage of a house that, due to, I guess, high winds or the
landslide behind it, maybe?
The liquefaction of the ground underneath it, the house has actually slid off the foundation and pushed forward.
Wow.
I think you could probably fix that up. Get the property brothers out there, a few coats of paint.
As we say in the real estate world, it's a fixer-upper.
It's a fixer-upper, perfect for the young couple who doesn't mind rolling up their sleeves. You know what I mean?
First-time homeowners take notice.
Yes. Hey, if you got time to lean, then you got a house, because it's leaning a little bit there. Well, we're making fun of someone's tragedy, but what are you going to do other than collect insurance at this point?
Right. I'm sure they had a lot of it.
And I'm glad it didn't slide into that other house, because that would have been tragic.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Florida had their own storms come through. They had some EF2 twisters go through Fort Myers, and we got some drone footage from that particular event as well.
My mom is actually there right now.
I've had enough of tornado damage. Just walking in Mayfield, Kentucky, and the whole area, everywhere that the tornadoes hit in this area, it's just heartbreaking.
Yep.
Yeah, and there were quite a few. There was at least 5 tornadoes that touched down as part of this. So this was a fairly extensive event, and hopefully they are able to recover very quickly.
What part of Florida was this?
Fort Myers.
How far from your mom is that, Kelly?
15, 20 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing great. She'll be 91 in April.
91. And you're 55?
45, yep.
Yeah, so Kelly was a surprise.
I was not. I most certainly was
totally
not.
planned. Totally planned. They
wanted a boy and a girl, and that's what they got.
That's what they got. Yeah. All right.
All right. So last in the news, and probably the one that I think was the most fun to share with you guys, is quadcopters can be versatile drones. And this particular drone does something really neat because this experimental drone addresses a shortcoming of getting through tight spaces.
Oh, this is really cool. Check this out.
The main significant difference between the proposed vehicle and a conventional quadcopter is the use of passive hinges that allow each arm of the vehicle to rotate freely between the unfolded and folded configurations. Note that no additional actuators or sensors are required beyond those used by a conventional quadcopter. These additional unactuated degrees of freedom enable the vehicle to hover with two opposing arms folded. This is achieved by reversing the thrust directions of the propellers attached to the two folded arms. Because the vehicle is designed such that the thrust axes of the folded arms are offset from one another, a yaw torque is produced that counteracts the yaw torque produced by the unfolded arms. We utilize this new ability in a number of ways. First, by folding two of the arms, one of the dimensions of the vehicle is significantly reduced, allowing for flight in tight spaces that would be impassable in the unfolded configuration. Here we show the vehicle using this property to fly through a narrow tunnel which the vehicle would be unable to traverse in the unfolded configuration in a near hover state, even with perfect accuracy. Next, we demonstrate the use of the vehicle to perform a simple grasping task where a box is moved from one location to another. After landing, the two arms are used to firmly pinch the box before taking off, after which the box is moved to a target location by the vehicle.
Wow.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Of all these graduate courses, and these are college experiments. These are college kids that are doing this for their whatever they're doing for their degree. Of all these, giving a drone legs, all this wacky stuff. That one is really cool. That is just really cool there.
The one thing that threw me off was when the arms folded down, and he explained that they were still able to use the prop wash from those props to still be able to maintain control and lift on the drone was just fabulous. I was like, that's just amazing.
Yeah, reversing the motors that quick on just two. That's really ingenious. Anyway, well, thank you so much, Jeff. You want to remind people about our sponsor?
Absolutely. Drone Harmony is our sponsor, and they automate mission planning in the most challenging vertical inspection scenarios, guaranteeing high quality, reproducible data collected by pilots with minimal training.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. So we're about to bring in Dave from FlyHighFPV. But first, I wanted to thank some of the super chats that came in. Looks like the train got a little bit longer here. Let me see. Uncle Stewie with $10. Ken and Kelly, come hang out with us at CastleCrash 2022. And I believe that's I'm going to go there, and that's what we're going to talk about with Dave.
Where's that going to be?
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be, where is it? Right here. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
But first, I want to thank Max Air 420. Thank you so much, sir. Smoking section of the train. D&D aerial views. That's Keith, $5. Yeah, still a member. But here's train fare. Joe Foltaleo, who I met in Nashville a few months back. Thank you very much. 420 from him as well. I'll be over there with Max Air 420. And Joe Blaylock. Hey, buddy. Thank you very much, Joe. Keep the train cars going. Don't make me the caboose. And new member, we got, I think we got 4 new members already tonight.
Our goal was 3, so there you go. Keep them coming.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're spent. Please, no more new members. Please, just stop it. No, you please become a member. And that was, I don't have my bifocals on. I didn't have fancy surgery. Dear. So, T-Bird FPV. That's such an old person thing to do, right? Well, let me just read this menu.
Do you not have bifocals?
No, they try to give them to me, and they say the word "bi," and I go. I actually touch the doctor's lips. I'm like, FlyHighFPV, who is standing by in our green room. 420 from him. Thank you very much. 2 pilots will win sponsorships. Oh, he is a marketing machine, that guy. And Alexis, we've got a video of her soloing her airplane for the first time in many decades tonight. We will share that. Hey, Artco in Colorado, I have a heron tattooed on my boob. Is it new? Please tell me it's not new. So if I get a boob job, that means it should turn into a hummingbird. Ah, hey, I get it. I get jokes. Brad Berry, thank you so much for the
stickers. I like stickers.
Thank you very much for the $20. Appreciate it. And reminding us that they are a member. They've been a member for 14 months, as indicated by the red. You can see up there the red. A username named after a specialized lube, Electroglide. Electroglide. There's your sound effect. Justin Time. He's a big fan of the show. $5 from Justin. Thank you, sir. He really likes the pregnant pause that I do before the news. He said I counted to 9 seconds on that dramatic pause, but I only had 746 in my account, so I gave you $5 of it. But if you really deserve $9, sorry. Oh, thank you very much. And Kim Fused FPV, new member of the Heron Birds. Thank you, everybody, so very much. And now, here is Kelly with the first of many wonderful jokes of the evening.
How do you track Will Smith in the snow?
How?
You look for the Fresh Prince.
Oh, God. That was pretty. You got another one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hit me with another one.
Have you heard about the chocolate record player?
No.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Very good. I do want to play one viewer video before we bring in our guest.
Okay.
And the reason for that is I want to remind everybody to send in your viewer videos. I know it's cold out. I didn't get that many viewer videos this week. So send them in here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Maybe you have stuff left over from summer that's pretty cool. You can send that in. But I talked with Russ from 51 Drones today. It's like -17 in North Dakota.
Oh, wow.
And so he can't go out and fly or anything. So send warm thoughts his way. But right now, this is from our buddy Sven, who is in Denmark. He says, "Hey, Ken, I think this is a special place to fly. It used to be an embankment for a railroad, but a few years ago, it was rebuilt into a nice biking and hiking trail, which looks like a small island. So I think it would be great if your viewers also enjoy the atmosphere of this special aerial place." And we will share that now. This is a fjord in Denmark. And this is from Sven. He says, "Have a great TNL, and as always, the music comes from Epidemic Sound. Otherwise, you'll need to go into the Raz chamber." Look at that. Right place, right time. You got a rainbow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Kelly, you ever been to Denmark?
Many, many times.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm there all the time.
Every other weekend.
I need to get to Europe. I really do. There's so much cool stuff over there.
I'd much rather go to Denmark.
Yeah.
What?
Say what, huh? Yeah. Americans, not geography fans. Awesome. Thank you very much, Sven, for sending that in. You can send in your video again right here, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Make sure that you're not using copyrighted music by using Epidemic Sound. There are free trial links in the description. You'll be helping the channel and yourself as they have thousands upon thousands of music selections and new ones added every day, including sound effects. Remember, if it's not Epidemic, it's crap. All right. Now, here is Kelly with another joke as I bring in our guest, Dave from FlyHighFPV.
My dog Scooby's really smart. I asked him, what's 2 minus 2? Mm-hmm. And he said, nothing.
Well, he was correct, I guess. Right? Where is Scoob? Did you freeze? He froze. Oh, darn backwoods bandwidth. Is he frozen? You're good at freezing, man.
Last time I checked, he was behind me humping a blanket.
Oh! Oh, man, I forgot which account he's using. That's the one. All right. Stand by for Dave.
Stand by for Dave.
Now, we're going to bring Dave in. Dave Shaddix from... Are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. Turn on your camera. There we go. And, oh, great. Okay.
Oh, dear.
See, this is why we do rehearsal. All right. So there he is. There's Dave. Are you using the right account?
Yeah, man.
All right. How about some video? And
it's
boom.
coming.
Here it comes. Here comes the video.
Come on, dial up. You can do it.
Dial up. Let me just double check to make sure we don't have any stupid echo going on. Do we have any echo going on? Anybody?
Not here.
Oh, no, of course not there, but we do have echo. You've got to appear. I apologize for the echo. So I'm going to have to call you back and you're going to have to answer, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
No video. All right. Okay. Fantastic. Well, I mean, he does fly high, so, you know.
He ain't talking about drones with that name.
No. So maybe he forgot how to use the camera.
No. Call him back.
No. All right, I'm going to call him back. Stand by for Dave.
By the way, remind me later in the show to ask you about a drone I'm thinking about buying.
Oh.
And get your opinion on that drone.
Oh, okay. All right. Maybe we can get the opinion of all the people.
Yeah, good idea.
You've got the whole community here, and they can advise you better than I could by myself.
You got that right.
And we're waiting on Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Dave.
What Dave?
Ain't no Dave. Got a question
Come on,
mark without Dave. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to play another viewer video.
Okay.
I talked to him before. I know he's ready for it. Anyway, let's play Alexis Flight. All right. This is from our buddy Alexis. I think she's in the chat. Is she in the chat?
Yep.
Okay. She's a manned pilot. Do they really call ladies a manned pilot? Didn't they change that? They changed that, didn't they?
She's a woe-manned pilot.
A woe-manned pilot. That's what we'll call her. Hey, Ken, I posted a video. I thought you might.
Oh, is it coming?
Yes.
Stand by, Alexis. We'll share that later. All right. Still waiting on the video. Waiting on that video. Please stand by for video from Dave. Dave.
I guess the internet's struggling tonight, you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you on the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi?
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm hardwired.
You got the 5G? You got the 9G? You got the what up
I got
G?
Grandma, get off the fax machine.
It doesn't sound like you're using your fancy microphone like we tried in rehearsal. Maybe you're on the wrong account. I'm gonna hang up. No offense, but I'll try you back here in a bit.
All right, brother.
Okay. All right. Bye. Sorry, man.
Strange.
It is strange. Now back to Alexis. All right. She says after spending some valuable time with two amazing CFI certified flight instructors, just to brush up on flying a Beechcraft Bonanza. You know what that is, Kelly?
A Beechcraft Bonanza?
Yeah.
A movie I watched during high school that I wasn't supposed to.
It's an airplane. It's a type of airplane, but doesn't it sound like an Elvis movie? It's Beechcraft Bonanza with Elvis. She says, this is recording my first solo flight in a Bonanza since 46 years ago. And she says, yes, the music is from Epidemic Sound, so it's not crap. So let's go ahead and enjoy this from Alexis, and then we'll try Dave back.
All right.
All right. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. All right. Enjoy. Dramatic music. It's a big deal to solo in a plane. I don't know if you knew that. I
feel sorry for that camera guy trying to hold on to the wing there.
Yeah. The camera guy. Do you know what retractable landing gear do to a plane?
What it does to a plane?
Yeah, what do retracting landing gear, what do they do to a plane?
Pulls the landing gear up inside the body of the plane? Is that what you mean?
Makes the plane more expensive.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. This plane.
What's the benefit of retractable landing gear?
Faster speed.
Okay.
Yeah. As you can see, she's like breaking the sound barrier here. I had to speed it up.
Hey, there's Dave.
Hey,
Hey, Dave.
I made it.
Hang on, Dave. Dave's just like, so here come the tractor landing gear, and she's going to make a landing. This is the hardest part of a manned flight, is the landing. I've been in some wonky landings. I won't say who the pilot was, but you probably guessed. He's probably watching right now going, they weren't that wonky. There
Will you
go.
ever get your manned pilot's license?
No. No, I won't. I thought about it, and if you have your Part 107 certificate, you're pretty much just a few hours of study away from getting your man. But that is an expensive avenue. It's more expensive than FPV, is it not, Dave?
It is, and I've got a man license.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, excellent. Well, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
I'm detecting a theme. It's very green there. Speaking of which, I have to fix the sound now. Hold on, and I gotta bring Kelly in because there's too many Daves.
Dave's everywhere. I'm taking over.
Too many Daves.
Yeah, but we need a Kelly in there. So, boop, there we go. So now I'm sure we've got the echo going on. So this is all the stuff that we would have taken care of in rehearsal.
I'm telling you, man, it's my dial-up.
It's your dial-up. Okay, so that one's taken care of. We go over this shot. I'm sure it's echo. This is where Wirecast falls down. This is where Wirecast falls down. And what I would say to Wirecast is, you go yourself and your stupid software.
The chat says no echo.
No echo?
No
okay.
echo.
Fantastic. We can begin. Dave?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? What's new?
Man, I'm doing great.
So you want to just get all your event stuff out of the way? You want to talk about that straight up?
Oh, sure, man. Right now we're doing a giveaway. Me and Doom Rider are celebrating our 10K and 2K over on Instagram. And I've got 2 frames, a full set of 6S motors, props, all sorts of goodies, a full set of 3D prints too. All going to be given away. And all you got to do to enter is comment 10K, 2K giveaway on any of my YouTube videos or on Doom Rider's videos or over on Instagram. There's an official post and you can tag 3 friends there.
Very good.
Or customers of the website get an automatic entry.
Hey, here's the website. This is FlyHighFPV.com. And you specialize in these cool 3D prints, and you can make them to order. And when I say that, I mean like anything. Let me just show you this thing that he made me. This is to put 2 GoPro 10s or a 9 or a 9 and a 10 in, and then put it on. I was going to do a comparative video of them both. I never did use this, by the way. But
better than electrical tape, right?
Oh, absolutely, which is how I did it before you made this for me. But I will use it in the future, and I thank you. So yeah, you're 3D printing all kinds of stuff, and if somebody has if they build their own quad out of like bamboo or something, they have specific sizes, then you can print something.
Oh yeah, I do design services, so we can design something custom for you. I can outfit any quad though, skids, antenna mounts, GoPros, all that, and then of course I sell the motors and the batteries and the cameras and the digital systems and the analog, all the good stuff though.
Excellent. All right. So I've got some video of this, and we're going to talk castles now, okay? I've got some video from you of the how do you say it? The Quinlan Castle in Birmingham?
Quinlan Castle.
Yeah. Tell us about this.
No more.
It is no more, and I'm going to share this. This is great video of it, and of course I couldn't play the copyrighted kick-ass music that you had on it, so... And I didn't want to pick my own music because then you'd be like, well, that's not my music. That's sucky music. So we're just not going to have music. But tell us what you know about this place, because I filmed this place as well, but I didn't film it like this.
It was like a research biolab dressed as a castle.
What?
And it had gone in disrepair and had been rotten there for quite a while. So they decided they're going to bulldoze it and build a new research lab. And I'm not going to miss up a chance of flying a castle.
Yeah,
there's not a whole lot of castles in Birmingham. So
is that what it was when they first built it? A research biolab, or was it something?
It was
back
an
in the
apartment
day,
building back in the 20s or whatever, right?
Yeah,
it's a pretty
I'm
old
not
place.
Positive. I don't think it was originally, but Southern Research Institute picked up the land and most of the land right there, and they're on a paving process. So I was like, I'm going to get in there. It was pretty scary too. There's chain link and a big old wrought iron gate. There's no getting your quad back if you go down in that thing.
So what are they going to put there now? It's just empty now, right? That's prime real estate spot right now.
They're going to build a research lab.
Oh, but it's not going to look like a castle.
No, it's not.
Ah,
no castle.
All right. Well, here's my video of the castle. Of course, it's not as fancy as yours. Where is it? Here it is. This was back in 2016, pre-107, in case you're wondering why I'm flying over streets and people and everything. But
that was the hardest thing about flying there is I wanted to get back and get a shot like this, but it was streets and cars everywhere.
Yeah. And there's
so
flags
I
up there
close to the building.
Back when 2016, you notice there's flags on the little dip-de-doo things. But it was still in 2016. It was still abandoned, right?
I think so. It's been sitting there for a while.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't you like to go in there and see what's in there? Maybe not. Maybe it's just like a bunch of
rubble.
Rubble. Yeah. Now, I did in that video where I filmed that. Let me prove to you that this was indeed pre-107 in 2016. Here's what you used to be able to do back in the wild, wild west. Look at me. I'm flying from Red Mountain, just over everything. I don't care. Who cares? Cars, people.
In sport mode too, man. Yeah. You're hauling.
Hospitals. Who cares? I mean, it's good to have regulation, because if it was still like this, there'd be people taking advantage. I mean, I was careful as I thought I had to be back then. But there I am on top of the parking garage. Yep. Anyway.
At least you didn't land in the stadium, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God, that dude. So, Dave, one of your favorite places to fly. One of my favorite
Caraway
places.
Hospital.
Yes. And so what's going on with that? What's the update with that? They got a fence around it?
They got about 45% of it fenced and gated, and they are we're going back on Sunday to check and see if they've added anything else, but we assume that now that the holidays are over, they're going to continue the fencing and get the bulldozing going.
You're going back.
So we're losing Caraway very soon.
You going back Sunday?
I'm going to keep flying it.
You going back Sunday?
I'll be there Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, y'all come out.
Maybe.
It's I welcome anybody to come out and fly with us. If you would like to fly in Birmingham or around in the South, hit me up. I'm on Instagram and I will come meet you. We'll go. It's my job, man.
Yeah. And
I will just, it's not like I got to take off work to go meet you. Like, it's my job to come fly with you. So let's do this.
Right. And man, I've fallen in love with the Caraway and its disheveledness. I mean, I lived in Birmingham when it was still a hospital. And that was many years ago, but I love it now. It's a great FPV place, but of course, all great bandos can't always stay that way. But
I feel like I unlock a new corner every time I get out there too. And I just got on digital, and I feel like I can go like so much further. And
yeah.
I'm like, holy crap! I can stand here and get all the way to the abyss and through the atrium and back.
Right.
So I feel like I can go to all these new places I never went before, and it's
not only that, but the company, the corporate people that are going to be gentrifying that neighborhood has removed all of the scraggle. And now here's Kelly Green to give you a definition of what scraggle is. Go.
Scraggle is one of my all-time favorite games. You get a few letters and you put them on and then you spell out words. And for each letter, you get a point. And it's been around forever. And my dad was the best at Scraggle, but I'm not so good.
Okay. Now here's Dave to tell you what Scraggle is.
I claim to be pretty good at Scraggle too. I fly a big old heavy quad. When in doubt, throttle out.
That's it. Is that a t-shirt? Will you sell that t-shirt? I'll buy it.
I will. I will.
I urge people to check out Dave's channel. If you love copyrighted music, his videos are filled with it. And here's another one that I want to share that has a great music in it, but I can't share it, of course. This one is called, and I had you need to make more titles like this, because that drew me right in. I've seen you fly Caraway before, but this one I was like, okay. The title is I Love Crackheads.
Oh, this is the king of Caraway. This guy spends more time in Caraway than I do.
Oh, really?
He does. He is there 7 days a week pulling out pipes and wires, and he's been on quite a few rides with us, so he knows exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so he wasn't surprised.
Wait until you see the expression on his face, though. You know he knows exactly what we're doing.
Yeah. And it's good of him to remove, some of the obstacles.
Look, here he goes. Goggles on the face.
Are you watching what this is seeing? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think, that's like a 6-hour drive for me from where I am, but I never regret the drive. It's always fun.
Yeah, you won't ever get another opportunity because they're fencing it up fast.
Is there a way in? Like, could you get in if you had?
Oh, it's totally open right now.
Okay.
What they've done is they've fenced one of the streets, and it's a box. You need to make 4 sides to a box to close it in.
Yeah.
And they've done one side.
Oh, okay. So it discourages tumbleweeds.
It discourages those Westerners.
Yeah.
Don't approach from the west.
Right. So people drive up. Maybe some urban decay photographers are like, there's a fence. Oh, darn it. Doesn't discourage FPV
there's still
guys.
Plenty of people in there. I still see the police parked in the parking deck every time I'm up there, even behind the fence. They drive around through all the glass to get there.
I was worried that if they did fence the entire thing in, how would all the crackheads get out?
I think that's why they've done the fence on half of it, just to make the point, like, hey, your home's going away.
That's so true.
Fenced up.
That's like I had bats in my attic when I was renting a farm in Pittsburgh, and they were protected bats, so I couldn't just blast them or poison them or whatever. They had to create this thing to where the bats, it was a cage thing to where they could get out, but they couldn't get back in. So I guess it's kind of a crackhead fence, maybe.
Exit only.
So do you guys just fly this place, or have you actually walked through it?
Oh, yeah. In order to get to where your quad is laying, you have to walk through it.
Is it scary at times? I mean, there's some...
no.
It's really sketchy.
There's a rough crowd in there, so to speak.
And banging around. Like, you're always hearing a piece of glass falling. It's very sketchy, but we go with a group of people, and we're always extremely safe. We take lots of safety precautions, safety meetings.
And by safety precautions,
breaks.
you mean you're well armed.
He's packing.
Packing.
That's not actually what I mean at all, Ken.
No.
People who know.
Okay. But there are people there. I always feel safer going in a bando with someone who's packing. So this is a great run, by the way.
I got a buddy who always brings the heat.
This is a great run, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. Very impressive. Kelly, you getting sick?
Man, he's a heck of a pilot. I could watch this all day long.
This is one of my favorite spots. We call this one generators because it's like the maintenance area. There's like a burned out car inside.
Yeah, it's like they made it for FPV. It's really wonderful.
This part is all full of rust and water.
Yeah, Kelly.
Like all the best places to fly are.
Right.
And this used to be what, a hospital?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
The hospital is like, I think about 6 blocks of hospital, and then around it there's another like 10 blocks of complete desolation. Abandoned school, abandoned helipad. Ken came out and flew the helipad. It was awesome.
Yeah, I if I lived there, I'd be there all the time, just like you guys. So let's talk about the event that I'm hopefully going to attend. This is the Southeast FPV CastleCrash. Tell us about it.
Oh, CastleCrash is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
My buddy Uncle Stewie is organizing this, and he wanted me and Bot Grinder to come out and be the hosts to kind of set the theme.
Mm-hmm.
So we both have cabins out here, and it's going to be a big camp out. Bring your tents, your hammocks, your RVs, sleep in your van, whatever you want. It's going to be just open, great place for everybody to come out and do their thing. Bring any kind of drone that you've got. It's only $25 for 3 days of droning and camping. We're not trying to make a bunch of money. We just want to come out and have a lot of fun. I've been lining up vendors left and right. My buddy Jeff from D-Quad is going to come out. Mike Duran from GemFan isn't going to be able to attend, but he's going to send out a whole bunch of props, so we're going to have goodies to give away. I'm working on T-Motor. T-Motor, if you're listening, come on. We want stacks and some motors to give away, too, because who doesn't need stacks and motors from T-Motor?
You got to have stacks and motors, right, Kelly?
Stacks and motors, motors and stacks, brother.
Yeah. What's more important, stacks or motors?
I got to go stacks.
Yeah.
Stacks of motors.
Stacks of motors. And where is this? Where and when is this? Here's the map of
It's Memorial Day weekend, which is May 29th through 31st in South Carolina.
Okay. And there's a link in the description.
Yeah, and if you're not down with camping, there's hotels, I think 7 minutes away. You can just go stay in the hotel and do that thing and just meet up with us and fly all day.
Okay.
But it's in a castle, and there's a whole medieval village. They built all this like wooden fort, and they want us to fly through all of it. They're going to do tiny whoop jousting. I don't know exactly how that works.
They're going to tie a toothpick to it?
I think they've got little men they're going to put on the tiny whoops and ram each other in the battle arena.
Okay, cool.
There's an actual castle, though, and this whole big wooden fort, and lots of fun places to fly, and a great laid-back attitude. Everybody's welcome. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come out and then fly with us. And Bot Grinder. Bot Grinder's a total fun guy.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know about Bot Grinder, but he is
there he is.
Special.
That's Bot
Really
Grinder, right?
Special dude. He lives for FPV.
I met him. Didn't I meet him? I think I did somewhere. Maybe at I think I did. I think I met him. I don't think I would forget him. I either met him or the lead singer of Disturbed. I can't remember which one. They're both similar. I'm sure. Hey, do you sing for Disturbed? You know, if you know what the lead singer of Disturbed looks like. Back in the 90s, we were having a concert, and I said, Can I touch your nose ring, sir? And he let me. So there's a picture of me holding on. I forget his name. If you know it in the chat, let me know. But I'm holding on to his nose ring like it's a teeny tiny door knocker. Anyway, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Kelly, are we losing you with the FPV stuff?
You're not. You were losing me until you brought up Bot Grinder. Now I'm back in.
Okay, excellent. Now, Kelly, you're still on the fence about. I know you're undecided about getting into FPV.
Nope, I'm not undecided at all.
You're not. Now you were gonna get a new drone. You wanted me to remind you. What kind of new drone are you thinking about getting? Maybe Dave here can help you decide.
Dave, I work for a real estate company, so obviously I'm not into FPV. I'm into the commercial photography drones and the slow flying stuff. So the drone I use at work is a Mavic Pro, Mavic 2 Pro. I don't own a drone personally myself. So I was just thinking about going out and buying something cheap, and I saw a deal online for the DJI Mini SE. What do you know about it, if anything? Is it worth the money?
I really like the Mini too. It's totally worth the money. I love that it's pocket size. I carry a Mini in my backpack every day, and I don't normally fly it, but it's wonderful that you can just whip it out, and it's palm size.
Are we still talking about the drone?
Yeah, this thing is a little case for it.
Look at that.
It's this big. This is the Mini 1.
He 3D printed that himself. There.
So the Mini SE is actually Mini 1 internals in a Mini 2 body, if that makes sense. And then
you don't
it's
want
like
that.
$350.
Nah,
No?
pay the
Mini
extra
2
couple.
shoots 4K, and you'll get a better picture out of that.
Yeah.
I think it's got a better control link too. The Mini 1 is on Wi-Fi, so it can be a little limiting on the range.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Mini 2s are a good target for rednecks that want to shoot at you, right, Dave?
Yeah, I've been shot at a few times.
Kelly, in all your adventures, real estate, going out in weird fields and farms and backwoods in Kentucky and tripping over moonshine stills, you've never gotten shot at?
I'm very surprised. I'm always out in very rural West Tennessee with a Mavic 2 Pro, and I can't believe it hadn't been shot out of the sky. I hear during hunting season, I hear gunshots all around me. I launch the drone, go up a couple of 100 feet, and I can't believe people don't shoot it. It surprised me it hadn't been shot out of the sky.
You know, sometimes it's rednecks shooting at you while you're filming a documentary. Another time it was a farmer shot me down out of a tree. I was on his property. And then what was the last time I got shot at? You just got to be careful in Alabama.
You do. You really do. Apparently, you also need to be careful in Wisconsin. And I'm going to want both of you guys' opinion on this and everybody in the chat, because this is one of those infuriating stories that your blood will boil. Your blood will boil. Okay? So this is what I'm calling the clueless municipality of the month. And that municipality is Kenosha, Wisconsin. I got this email from a guy named Anthony. He's from PieSight FPV. And Wisconsin right now is cold. Very cold. So I'm going to play a video of his experience that he had, and you'll see that he's got like this little clear plastic tent igloo thing that you have to, if you want to be outside in Wisconsin at this time of year, you need extra protection, not just a coat. But let me read a little bit of this. He says, "Hey, Ken, been flying drones as a hobby for the past 7 years. Over the last 2 years, I've developed an LLC for operating a drone business. I have my 107 and am fully insured. I was at my local testing spot about to fly and was questioned by an officer. Then I was told I couldn't fly due to an ordinance I've never heard of. So I went down to City Hall, and they have an ordinance for remote control planes and drones for public parks. City Hall did have a permit to fill out. And this is bullshit." Okay? This is, again, you cannot usurp the federales. You can't. As a city, you've got to adhere to the FAA regulations. You can't just say, well, we don't like drones, so no drones. You can't do it. But apparently,
all they can do is control the ground. They can't keep me from flying over their land.
Exactly right. So he said the whole ordeal sounds very fishy. I'm pretty hurt because I go out of my way to follow FAA regulations to a T, and flying drones gives me true happiness. I hope the local laws don't take that away from me. So I'm going to play his video. It's about 2 minutes long of his encounter with, now I'm not blaming the police officer in this. I'm just blaming the whole Kenosha city for not being a little bit more aware of the rules. So here it is.
So right now I'm currently being stopped flying at Tremper parking lot. Got stopped by a cop. They told me I couldn't fly here. Brought out my ID and my FAA license, and she said it's illegal. We're waiting to find out. I told her to call her boss.
Okay, so as far as you having a license, we have no idea. So we're looking further into that part. I did check the state statute and the federal regulations that it does say that if you're doing it for a business, yada yada, you have to follow the FAA regulations and rules, which we don't regulate. The Sheriff's Department and the federal government would regulate that, because the Sheriff's Department gets involved if there's like animals and da-da-da, is all the ruling there. Far as flying drones in the city of Kenosha, I guess they do, you can go down to the municipality and get a permit to fly them in our municipality. So you can go ahead and do that, and then if you have a permit, you can fly it. So my supervisor, when I talked to him, he said until we can find out if that exempts you, what we're at this point we're guessing it doesn't exempt you, because you are required to get a permit to fly. Oh, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But if you do it for a business, it'd be considered a business expense, right?
Sure, I have a ton of those already.
Right. So that's at this point what we can best gather. So, I mean, yeah.
I'll take off then. I'm sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about. I mean, it's a lesson learned for both of us. Like, I didn't even know you could get a license to fly one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
I looked up the federal law and the state statute about the regulations on flying that small pilot planes, and I didn't even know that with the drones and the remote control airplanes would be considered under the drones licensing too, and all the regulations. Because I knew you couldn't fly them in our municipality. That much I knew. Why and all the other stuff I was not aware of. So I'm a little smarter today.
Me too. All right, take care.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
I think that summed it up at the end. But, you know, he actually did right. You don't want to get up in their face and like, you don't know anything. I know better than you. You know, it's tempting to go off on them. But, boy, that sure is aggravating. Dave, your thoughts?
Walk away. She's got a gun.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the person with the gun makes the rules. But what are people in the chat saying? There was somebody that said they live in Kenosha and they're worried. But I actually had a back and forth with Anthony, and I put him in touch with our buddy that helped out with the Ohio municipality, and they're getting together and writing up some papers, and they're actually going to take some action on this and try to educate them, because that's really what it is. I'm sure there's no real, I can't speak, there might not be any malice with the town. I'm sure it's just a few people in city councils like, no, we're like spying on me. You know, Emma Sue and my 9-piece, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what you do, you know. And they lump all manner of RC together, and they don't know what FPV is. And even if it was a camera drone with a zoom, I mean, just, yes, Dave.
She said about 10 times, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think that's the moral of the story here.
True.
She don't know the law.
Right. And it is a money grab. It absolutely is. He wrote back and said, of all the times, if you added up all the times that he flew, if he had to buy a permit for each time, that'd be like $5,200 for just this 1 year. So, you know, he's trying to follow the rules. It's just so aggravating.
Got to pay to fly now, huh? Every time you take off?
Because the law is on your side. They can't do that, even though they do. But they are the police, and then the onus will be on you to fight it in court, and then you'd have to set precedent. It's a big expense, and they know it's a big expense for anybody to fight in court, but and they're counting on that. Just like, I don't want to get in a whole other can of worms, just like speeding cameras. You know, they're illegal, at least in Tennessee they are, but they still send out the notices. Once in a while, I'll forget, oh yeah, there's a camera back there, and I'll get a nice pretty picture of my license plate with like, you better pay this or we're going to send you another letter. And then, you know, because nothing in there says we're going to take away your license, we're going to put you in debtor's prison or throw you on the wheel and pull out your fingernails and all this stuff. So just don't pay it. But yeah, so hopefully Anthony can get with my friend and they can work that all out. What are people in the chat saying there, Kelly?
Yeah, it's kind of going both ways. A lot of people saying he did the right thing, just walking away. You know, a lot of people saying you got to fight it. You know, he was in the right, she was in the wrong. But you know, what do you do? It's how much do you want to? How much fight do you want to put into this? Is the question.
Yeah, what's easier?
I think better walking away and going finding someplace else to fly.
Right. What's easier, fighting it or just finding another place to fly?
Yeah, exactly.
But
try and educate them if you can. But
right.
I wouldn't fight them.
How do you broach that subject? Like if that was me, I might have been tempted to say something like, well, okay, I'm going to leave. I'm going to comply with your wishes. But before I leave, would you like me to give you some information?
Put the goggles on them.
Yeah, right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. That changes a lot of minds. I don't know if it changed the police minds, but and it wouldn't be down.
Security rolls up. That's my first step. Is put the goggles on them if you can. If you can get them to wear the
security,
goggles, you can continue flying.
Yes, security guards. Yes, if you want to fly to a location, absolutely. If they're cool like that, once they realize what you're doing, you know, we're not spying. We're just doing acrobatics. But you know, you can't change minds one police officer at a time. It's got to start at city council or, you know. But anyway, let me get back to now, Dave, before we let you go, I wanted to share one more cool, really video. There's a place called Mid Pond, and I've flown there, I think twice with you guys. And this is where they will, maybe you can explain, it's a drifting track.
It's a good old boys racetrack.
Good old boy, howdy is it. It is in Alabama. And
way down south.
Yeah, and you go there a lot, and the drivers love it when the drones show up because they know they're going to get great footage of their cars going around the track. But you posted a video, this one called Swimming at Mid Pond, and I'm so glad that you chose to share this because very often some people would be like, that's kind of embarrassing. I don't know if I'd share that. But this is really cool. And again, with the copyrighted music, there's no music in this, but
well, I'm actually doing a series on waterproofing right now and talking a lot about all the different options that are out there.
Yeah.
Because some stuff is lightweight. That's what I'm using here. And you can see a bucket of water will totally take the drone down. But there's some other stuff that's thicker, more like full epoxy, like Cot King and Worry Free and E6000. And I'm testing those to see how they hold up because we want invincible drones, right? I mean, I want to be able to fly through what's about to happen right here.
Oh, wow.
So it took you out. Here's a replay of it. So this is
pretty awesome video, though.
Isn't it?
Now, the drone stayed alive. I took it back. Actually, one of the drivers picked it up for me, and I put it on a box fan for about 15 minutes, plugged a fresh battery in, and kept flying because it's conformal coated. But we want it to be able to survive that, too. So we're going harder, deeper.
So conformal coat, Kelly, is this chemical that you just coat it. You just coat the electronics because water can get to the electronics.
It's like silicone caulking, and you just paint it all over everything and beat it up real nice and protect all the electronics. So you can even keep them safe from like salt water.
Now, can you, if it's conformal coated, can you then work on like, the
how
board
hard is
and
it
everything?
to get back into it?
Yeah.
Well, that's the difference. The light duty stuff like MG Chemicals, you can just easily solder right through it and continue working on it and repairing things. And the coating actually helps like support your wires. It's flexible silicone, so it bends and flexes with them and helps reinforce things a little bit. But then the thicker stuff, like the Cot King, the Worry Free, the epoxies, that stuff is a real pain to work through after you've done something. You're going to be like cutting it off with a razor or trying to melt through it.
Is this stuff available on your website?
I only carry the stuff on my website is stuff that I actually use and truly believe in. So I do carry MG Chemicals, and after I do the shootout, I'm probably going to pick a winner from that and carry that too, because I've been using E6000 for a long time and I just buy it at the hardware store. But if it's the best out of the group, then I'll carry it. If it's Worry free FPV from Brandon FPV, then I'll be carrying that. But whatever works the best is what I'm going to have.
So what happened there? It looked like you could have recovered. Let me show the second one. You ended up underwater in the second one.
That's the first one. Still.
Yeah, that's the first one. Here's the second one. So what happened here? It looks like you could have kept flying, but...
Oh, the VTX went out.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, the VTX went out on that one, and landed in about 4 inches deep of water. So it just sits there underwater until you can put on the yellow jacket and go run out there with the safety vest. And running out into the track of race cars, sliding around in the rain is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's no good. So you want to give away a print? You want to give away a print?
Oh, yeah, I do. But before, I got a shout out to Nick's FPV. He's in the chat right now watching, and he's like the king of mid pond. He is the drone wrangler down there, and thank you very much for taking care of everybody and keeping everybody safe.
Yeah, very good. And these prints are available on your site, FlyHighFPV.com, and you can print anything. These are just a few of the things that are listed here. But what do you say we go ahead and give one away right now?
Yeah.
All right. And I'm just going to let Dave... No, let's let Kelly pick someone. Kelly, pick someone that has...
Pick somebody with FPV
in their name. Yeah. Well, we don't want to.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Go for the FPV guys.
Homies. Well, yeah, they're gonna need it, but I guess if you're not an FPV guy.
Hey, if you're not an FPV guy, it's time to get with it. Strap on some goggles. I will show you the way.
Everybody that's an FPV person, say pick me. We'll do it that way because we don't want to
change your name.
I've already got one. Are you ready?
Yeah. Who's the winner?
Johnny X FPV.
Johnny X FPV. All right, congratulations. You got a fine print from FlyHigh FPV.
$25 for any TPU or design work.
Excellent. And once again, the big event that you got?
CastleCrash is on May 29th through 31st in South Carolina. And there's a link on my Instagram and on my YouTube. You can go check it out. Get your tickets now, though. We're going to fill up fast, I think.
And there's all kinds of links to Dave and his store and his YouTube channel in the description of this video. And Dave, thanks so much. I guess I'll hopefully maybe see you Sunday in Birmingham.
Dude, bring it. It would be so great.
All right, man.
It's going to be cold, but it's going to be fun.
Yeah. And by cold, we're not talking North Dakota cold. We're talking 50, maybe 48 or something.
40s.
Okay. 40s. All right, awesome. All right, Dave, we'll let you get back to your printing or doing whatever you're doing. See you, bud. All right. Well, how about that guy?
Nice guy. He knows his stuff.
He really does know his stuff. All right. Now, here's Kelly with a joke before we get into the viewer videos.
Oh, okay. A man walks into a bar, and then he was disqualified from the limbo contest.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I did want to mention something. Now, you know, my favorite thing about this whole streaming thing is the internationalness of it. We've got people watching from all over the world. And you remember my international candy exchange program? Where people sent you
candy and you sent them nothing in return?
That's right. It wasn't an exchange program so much as a give Ken candy from other lands program. And it was
was wrongly named, but it was so successful.
It was short-lived, but I had to put the kibosh on it because I was eating too much candy. And there was some interesting stuff. Well, if you want to get in on that, there is a place called trytreats.com. And they're not sponsoring this or anything. They sent this to me. But it is a box of treats from around the world, a sampler pack. And let me just open this up. A lot of it's gone because I've been eating it. But when you open it up, you get... Now, they don't just throw stuff in here from other lands willy-nilly. You get a legend, so you can read exactly each treat and what's in it. So if you're like, man, I don't know about, donkey hoof. I might pass on that one. But I don't know what they're putting in. You know, they don't have FDA in these other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried some Russian chocolate today. That was fantastic. Good? Yeah,
really? I
rarely eat things that I can't pronounce, but this is some Russian something or other I was eating the hell out of. And then here's something. I think this is I can't even pronounce what that's on there. You know, but the ingredients are glurgity flurgity glurg. So, yeah. Now there's one of these. Yeah, they're all gone. But there's a lot of interesting things in here, and I just wanted to thank the guy. It's, again, the website is trytreats.com. And I don't know how much it is, but I'm sure it's reasonable.
You sure those aren't dog treats? You double-checked that, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I double-checked. Although, these are... I mean, that could be liver or chocolate. I'm not sure which one it is. It's one or the other. Anyway, all right. Let's get into... now, the viewer video of the week is the one... Now, I talked about this at the top of the show. The viewer video of the week is the one that has the UFO in it. And I'm not giving anything away right now. Like the guy that sent me the video, I'm sure has no idea that there was a UFO in it. But there's absolutely some kind of unidentified object in there. Because I edit these videos sometimes for length and to change the music, and I saw this back on my 4K monitor, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's just sitting there in the sky. So we'll see that in a minute. But first, how we doing on time, Kelly?
We're so good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to miss out on anything. Did we miss out on anything? Let's go ahead and step into the Raz chamber and just center ourselves for a moment, get our stuff together. And because it's been a while since Kelly's been in here, and there was a crock that someone left in the Lost and Found, in the Raz Lost and Found, and I figured it was yours. Is that yours?
Was it pink?
It was pink, but it stayed in the water for a while, so it's kind of a brown now.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah.
Okay. All right, but as we relax here with Kelly, with his one crock on, remember, you can do anything you want in here. Just don't... What is it, Kelly?
Fart in the Raz.
Do not fart in the Raz chamber. Now, everyone, sit back and enjoy.
I'm sitting in here half crocked.
B-Man! B-Man, what the hell? Am I going to start calling you BM man now? B-Man? Come on, man. Let it be, man. Farting in the Raz after we just told you. Isn't that a parent thing to say? Oh, man, I don't have any kids, but if I did, I'd be like, I just said. Didn't I just say? Can't you retain that information? Shame on you, B-Man. Shame. All right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Should we play a video, or should we do 1 second song for the Loom Cube?
It's a nice prize. If you play the video, is it going to be the UFO video, or is that coming later?
No. There's only 2 videos left. This one video and the viewer video of the week. And this is the prize. This is from Loom Cube. This is a, what are they calling this thing? The Power Bank Grip. Power Bank Grip. Put your camera on there and you charge it at the same time. That is a really good prize from Loom Cube. Link in the description. Let's
do one more video, then do 1 second song, then do the viewer video of the week.
That's a good plan. And then you go sleepy time. Okay, excellent. All right. So this is from Jeff, Eyes to Inspire channel. He says, hey, Ken, This is my first time submitting a video. And thank you for doing that. If you would like to submit a video for the first time, you can do it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Let me know what your music source was, because, YouTube, they get all bent out of shape. So, kenheronupload@gmail.com. I was a little light this week on the videos. This is my first time. I love the show and hope to make the cut for the next show. This was literally my first time flying a drone ever, using my first drone ever, which was a DJI Air 2S. I flew where Lake Makatawa meets Lake Michigan, which is also the site of the lighthouse known as Big Red. I wish you all the best, and let me know if you're ever in Western Michigan. Sincerely, Jeff. And so let's enjoy his first time.
See ya.
There's Big Red. You've been to Michigan, right?
Oh, many times. Many.
No,
I've never been there.
Never been there? That kind of looks like Minnesota. You ever been to Minnesota?
Never been to Minnesota.
You ever been to Skinnesota?
I've been to the coldest place I've ever been to is Wisconsin.
You've been to Wisconsin?
Yeah. When I was in radio, we had to go up there and pick up a station closed down or went dark, and we had to go up there and pick up a bunch of equipment.
Okay.
And it was freezing.
Awesome. Thank you very much for sending that in. Yeah, it's very cold up there.
Hated it. Sorry.
I did as well. Sorry, Duluth, Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's great. They're like 2.5 months of summer. It was awesome. It was awesome. And I moved there when it was summer. I was like, what everybody complain about snow? Come on. This is great. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I remember the morning I woke up, I thought somebody stole my car because it was under 3 feet of snow. Couldn't see it anymore. I almost called the cops for real. My roommate was like, no, Ken. No. See that lump? Yeah, that's your car. All right. So what was I going to do?
We were
going to play 1 second song. So pick me, pick me, pick me. All right. So how do we do this? Kelly's going to pick someone and not mention who they are. I guess I'm going to pick someone. So if Kelly wins and his person gets the prize. If Kelly loses, then my person will get the prize. Oh, it's a big prize. Pick me, pick me. Let's see. Who you got? You got anybody yet?
Yeah, I think I got a good one.
Oh man, I can't read this small writing. Let me pick someone. All right, I got it. Wait. No, I forgot it. Okay, got it. Let me write it down. My short-term memory ain't what it used to be.
I'm taking back your Amazon gift card I got you for Christmas and getting you bifocals.
Don't do it. I won't wear them. I would feel my way around the room before I got bifocals. That would be me admitting that I needed them. All right, so we can stop doing pick me, pick me. And so it's time to play 1 second song.
It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. So it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a song, it's a 1 second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
Yeah, this might be made in Hong Kong. Let's see.
Probably.
Made in China. No, I don't want to get into the whole political hot potato. So, all right. If this is your first time watching, 1 second song is my way of fooling YouTube into playing the actual songs, 1 second pieces of songs. And I can pick anywhere in the song, and Kelly has to know what it is. And if he doesn't get it, then he's not going to look at the chat because you guys are going to be guessing as well. Yes.
Is there a swerve tonight? Are you going to throw a wrench into the game and make it some kind of wacky?
No, but I can tell you some of these songs suck.
I'll be good at this. This will be great.
All right, and then I have 3 songs that are like 2/100ths of a second just to test you because you are the king. You are the king of 1 second song.
Keep talking.
All right. So where's your 1 second song belt? Where's
do I need to get you want me to get the belt?
Yeah, go get the belt, man. We gotta see your champion belt. All right. This is an actual thing that he owns because he is a wrestling fan. You know, wrestling, the thing 12-year-olds watch. Yeah. Well, he's an adult and he's got an actual. Oh my God. All right. All right, brother. Tell us about it, brother.
I'm holding in my hands around my shoulder the 20 pounds of gold, brother. You see the name engraved on the belt. It says the greatest NWA champion of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. I beat him on April 8th, 1990 in the Greensboro Coliseum in front of a packed house of 11,000 people in a steel cage match, and he never recovered. It was a bloody battle.
Woo! So you're the champion at 1 second song, and so somebody might be taking that belt off of your corpse tonight.
Good luck, you'll need it.
All right. So here is, and you feel free to play along at home, but Kelly, you promise you're not looking at the chat.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Here is the first 1 second song. Purple haze. Now I have to tell you, I've been doing like 2 and 3 second 1 second songs. No more of that. Because I don't want to, the YouTube algorithm's getting smarter. We don't need that. Purple haze. What is it? Let's see.
Sounds like Neil Diamond, but I don't know.
Come on, chat. Purple haze. No, it's not Neil Diamond. It's not. Oh, so he's got nothing. Oh, you keeping score?
I am.
And when you get one wrong, that's one for the chat, by the way.
What?
Yeah, that's how we do it.
That's not how we do it.
Or out of 10, you have to get the most out of 10. Either way.
Has anybody gotten close in the chat?
Purple haze. Paul got it. Yes, that is the Traveling Wilburys, End of the Line.
Wow, great job, Paul. We might need to bring him in for a one-on-one battle.
Head-to-head competition.
Yeah.
All right, so here it is, your next 1 second song.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
Is that The Weeknd, Blinding Lights?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Anybody? Yep.
Oh,
Carl got it. Carl got it.
I know it.
Yep.
Nope. He didn't get it. It's Tonight I'm Yours.
Wrong.
Oh, it's
Wow.
Turks.
It's Young Turks. Yep. Wow. Even with the lag, the chat beat you on that.
Man, I'm struggling.
All right. I think you're going to get this next one. Here's your next 1 second song.
We're going to dance.
Again.
We're going to dance.
Oh, this is great. This is in your era, too. You kick yourself.
We're going to dance.
How many times did we play this at the radio station? How many times? We wore out the cart. That's it. Groove is in the heart.
Wow.
Groove is in the heart. Man. 0, 3. The losers are winning. That's crazy. All right. Here it is. Your next 1 second song.
I have no idea.
I had to rein it in and make it actually 1 second. That's a very distinctive part of this song.
Is it the Ramones? But I don't know the name of the song.
No. Yeah, everybody's getting it. It's AC/DC and TNT. You know that part of the song goes, oi, oi, oi. No, nothing. Wow, Kelly.
Sheesh.
All right, let's bring you back into the fold.
Dude, 2 months off and I've fallen apart.
Oh man, you better take a picture with that belt because you're not gonna have it soon. All right, so here's where Kelly gets the point. Okay, here's your next 1 second song.
So dirty.
Jesse's Girl, Rick Springfield.
Correct. Yes. I would have had to check you into the ER if you didn't get that.
I struggled.
You did.
So dirty.
When she starts talking cute, I want to tell her that I love her, but the pony's probably moot. One of the first uses.
What did me with those eyes?
It's one of the first songs I've never heard the word moot in any other song. Have you?
That was the only rhyming word he could find.
Right. He probably said, What does moot mean? Yeah, all right, that'll work. All right. Here is your next 1 second song.
Wish I had a car.
Oh, country.
Kelly,
What?
Diamond Rio, Norma Jean Riley.
Yes. I knew you get that. That is our buddy Dana Williams playing bass in Diamond Rio, Norma Jean Riley.
Wish I had a car.
I wish I had a car. All right. People are getting in the chat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're getting it. All right. Kelly's catching up. Here we go. Here's your next 1 second song.
Kelly, Mariah Carey, Emotion.
Yes. Yes. You know where she starts squeaking in there? You know, I can sing like Mariah Carey.
Do it. I want to hear this.
I have her range. It's pretty close, isn't it? All right. Score?
Losers 4, Kelly 3.
Oh, okay. Remember, if it's a tie at the end, it's up to the coin of destiny. It's never kind, that coin.
You got that right.
Here is your next 1 second song.
Boy, you got a prayer.
Oh.
Walking in Memphis, Mark Cohn.
Correct. Oh, Kelly. All right. He's flexing that. You're getting it back, man. It's muscle memory, brain muscle memory. You're getting it back.
Boy, you got a prayer in Memphis. Just walking with my feet 10 feet off a beer.
It's a great song. It's a great song. I'm not knocking it. All right. 2 more.
Yeah.
So the score now.
4-4 right now.
We are tied. You're tied with the losers. All right. Here's your next 1 second song.
Cool in the Gang Ladies Night?
No. Used to listen to this song all the time. And it's an all skate reverse direction. Great song. Anyone? Oh, come on. Nope. No, it's not Rick James. Come on, somebody's got to get that. That's it. PT, I can't read their name. Bad Mama Jamma. Wow. She's a bad Mama Jamma. She's a bad Mama Jamma. All right, what's the score?
Losers 5, Kelly 4. How many you got left? You just got one left?
I got one, and you have to tie.
Yeah.
But I am confident. How confident am I? Very confident that you will get this. And then you can tell us why you got it after you get this. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's the last. For the tie, last 1 second song.
Oh, Bill Withers, Lovely Day.
Yes. He got it from that. Yes. Just from that. Yes. And for those who don't know the song, how does it go?
Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. And the reason I know that so well, and it almost makes me cringe when I hear it, is because when Ken and I used to do a morning radio show together, I used to have to get up at 3 a.m, hit the road at 3:30, get to work at 4:30. We'd go on the air at 6, and that was my wake-up song for probably 3 or 4 years, because it got to the point I was so burnt out at work. I just hated life, and that song I thought would make me feel better about my life if I woke up to it every morning.
Yeah.
It didn't, because now I hate that song.
Yeah. All right. Instead of flipping the coin of destiny and leaving it up to chance, which is totally random, would you rather I have 3 snippets that are like 1/100th of a second that you should know? If you get all 3, I would consider that a win.
How about if I get 2 out of 3, we consider it a win?
Nope. Trifecta. Do you want to do
I
that?
can either flip the coin or I got to get 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Man, I got a 50-50 chance with that coin of destiny.
Yeah, totally.
I'll go 3 in a row.
All right, here we go. Now, this is Kelly. If you get these,
it's just me though. The chat doesn't count here, right?
Just you. You can guess at home if you want, but this is 2/100ths of a second.
Do I get multiple guesses if I get the first one wrong?
No. The guess you put out there is the guess. All right. So show us your prowess. here is your first 2/100ths of a second song.
Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Oh my God, yes. Here it is again. Could you have gotten that in the chat? Could you have gotten that? Look, there's people that say they got it. I even had, if you got stuck, I was like, all right, here's a little bit more. I mean, that's all you'd really need for that, right? It's so distinctive.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so that's 1 out of the 3. This is a new fun game. 2/100ths of a second. All right, here is your next 2/100ths of a second song.
Cutting Crew, I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight.
Oh my God, from this. Oh, wow.
I need one more. One more.
Wow. Okay, this one's going to be hard. We're not. Wow. Did anyone else get it from that? Just that? He got it. Carl's Corner said he got it. I'm impressed. Okay. If you get this, then you win 1 second song, and the person you picked will win the power bank grip from Loom Cube. But if not, then my person will win it. Okay? So this is for the belt, for the win, for your ego. Here's your last 2/100ths of a second. What, do you need it one more time?
It could go 2. No, I don't need it. It's one or the other. I'm going to go Duran Duran, Girls on Film.
Because there are other songs that
everybody else went freeze frame. I went right.
It sounded like freeze frame too, didn't it? Yep.
Ooh, and
oh my
the reason,
God.
That's the reason why
Wow.
you drive an AMC Pacer and I ride a limousine. That's the reason why my shoes in your house. That's the reason why you fly coach and I ride on a private jet.
Woo. My
the 10 pounds of gold stay on this shoulder.
All right. So who is our lucky winner?
Here we go.
Yes. The lucky winner is Kim Fused FPV. Very good. All right, Kim Fused. Congratulations. And email me to remind me that you won, okay? KenHeronUpload@gmail.com because I'm old and I forget stuff. And I kind of really don't care. No, I do care a lot. In fact, should I read the name of the person I picked who is the loser?
Absolutely.
Okay. Volsman 1998. Now, if this was a fair world, if the world were fair, I would give you some sort of consolation prize. But I think we can all agree that it isn't fair. And so, you get bupkis. Nah, just kidding. You email me, I'll give you a set of eyeballs for your drone. How about that, huh? KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. All right. Very good. Oh, my goodness. Woo! I almost need that was a nail biter. I almost need some emergency Raz after that, but I think they're straining it right now. They're getting all the hairs out of it. My goodness. All right. So now we have to talk about RemotePilot101.com. RemotePilot101.com. You took your Recurrent test today. And now this is...
I did. I took it this afternoon, yeah.
Yeah. Now, this is a test, of course, the Recurrent test. I'm not talking about your initial. The Recurrent test is something that they won't let you fail. But it sure does help to have the knowledge that you gained from RemotePilot101.com. If you want to make money with your drone legally, get your Part 107 certification, which is, again, I mention this all the time, but if you're in a bar and you want to hit on a lady... do you kind of have $100 bills hanging out of your pocket? No. Do you wear a gold chain? No. Do you park a Lamborghini in the parking lot? No. Do you put a banana in your pants? No. To impress her, you're going to want to whip out your FAA certification and slap it down the bar. That's right, baby. I'm a drone pilot. Because women love that.
How many times has that worked for you?
None. But anyway, you took your Recurrent test today. You took it today, and it was easy because of all the knowledge you learned from Jason Shepard.
It's amazing how much you remember when you take, Jason's course the first time, and now here we are, 4 years later at least, and I'm still recalling everything I went through with all of his courses and all of his practice and sample tests.
Yeah, that's right. So RemotePilot101.com, go there, become a member for life using the discount. That's 30% off, and I think that's like $104. You pay it once, and you get all the knowledge. It's updated all the time because the FAA, they get tricky with their questions. And so Jason Shappert will update the video curriculum as needed, and you will be certifiable. RemotePilot101.com. Love you, mean it. All right. So as I am endeavoring to try to make this a short show so that Kelly will come back once again. Will you come back again? Kelly, hello? Testing. No, I know it's too much. It's too much to ask for you to come back next week. You need a break. This has been a strain on you. You're going to need to spend some time with your family and just, you know what I mean. So next week, Jason Shappert will be co-hosting. Okay. But the week after that, can he come back?
It's possible.
It's possible.
But you better bring somebody who's talented for 1 second song. Don't keep throwing these losers my way. I don't have time for that.
Oh, all right. Hey, if you want to, and we have a phone number, we can get you on the phone so there's no lag, so it's fair. If you want to be the contestant for next week's 1 second song, you can email me, okay? Email me and just put in the subject line, 1 second song contestant, KenHeronUpload@gmail.com, and I'll pick someone. That'll be fun. But what do you have to do? You have to bring it, don't you?
Don't sing it. Bring it.
Okay. Did I forget anything else? I feel like I'm forgetting other things. No? All right. So I want to share this viewer video of the week.
UFO.
It is a UFO. Where did I put it? I lost it. Did it fall on the floor? Oh no! Oh no! My little cue cards. I think I threw it out by mistake. Here's Kelly with another joke while I dig in the garbage. I did. I got overzealous.
We're going to have silence on the show till Ken finds it.
No, come on, man. Nobody wants to see me fishing there. Here, I found it. All right. You got a joke? Come on, man. He loves
it's not very good.
He loves to see me squirm. No. Dig through the garbage there, loser. Good. All right. So, the viewer video of the week will win from freewellgear.com a set of filters. Go to freewellgear.com, pick stuff out. I think there's a code in the description. Tell them Ken sent you, if anything. But here they are. Here they're quality filters. We thank them very much for sponsoring TNL for so many years. You can always depend on them. And we thank you very much, freewellgear.com. So the winner this week is Dan. Just Dan. This is Dan. So congratulations, Dan. I know who you are. Make sure you email me to remind me to get you that information on how you can get your prize from freewellgear.com. So Dan says, Ken, I woke up to a foggy day here in Northern California and wondered if my Mini 2 could climb above the fog. I took it up to 396 feet and just made it through. Here's a short vid of the blue sky above the fog. And that's all it's going to be, just up, fog, and then down. But turns out there's a fogging UFO in there. I'm going to play the unedited version first, and then if you didn't see it, because it's tiny, and I know this is a 1080 stream. The original video is in 4K, so it might have been easier for me to see it, but it's a little black dot. But do enjoy the viewer video of the week from Dan. Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, when he starts panning to the left, watch the middle of your screen for the black dot. Do you see it yet? I thought it was a pixel out on my monitor, but it's following. It's just sitting there in the clouds. Does anyone see that?
I see it.
Yeah. And I thought, is that a bird? No. But he sent this to me, and I don't think he even saw it. It's a beautiful video, though. Yes, that is epidemic sound.
Interesting.
Very good. So, Now, and I like I said, I edit these videos for time or music or whatever, and then I was watching it back as I do, and I thought, what is that? So I brought it back up and I zoomed in and I tracked that little dot. And wait till you see this. I don't know if it's pixelization or what, but it is not a plane. It might be. The only thing I can think is another drone. But anyway, here it is. Here's the enhanced version. So he starts panning, and I'll zoom in after we watch it one more time the normal way. All right. So you can see it going by there, right?
Yep.
It's going with the clouds. Okay. So here it is again. And I will zoom in. It's got a shape to it. Look at that. Little feet, maybe? Antennas?
I got it.
You know what it is?
Yep.
What is it?
It's not moving. I don't think it's moving.
It isn't moving.
Could it be the very top of like a cell tower or something?
No, because there's no structure under it. I thought that as well, but there's nothing. Because it would fade. It wouldn't be just a block. It wouldn't be that. There would be like tower shape under it.
Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of sitting there on the cloud.
Yeah. So, your thoughts in the chat? What do you think? I mean, you can't identify it, so it is a UFO. What are they calling UFOs now? They changed it to I can't remember, but a weather balloon. Someone said.
Hey, that's possible. I don't think it's another drone.
No, and it's not a helicopter. A duck sitting on the fog. Well, we cleared it up. It's a duck sitting on the fog. Like an eagle. Like, sometimes you see these videos where birds are riding the thermals, not flapping. And then your car's moving in a certain way, and it looks like they're still, like a plane looks like it's just sitting there if you drive by.
Right.
I don't think it's that either. It's a helicopter. You can go back and look at the time. If it's a helicopter, you can go back and look at the FAA stuff. True.
Yeah, if he could go back and shoot the exact same spot on an unfoggy day, maybe that would shed some light on it.
Yeah. Here, I'll play it again. Let me fast forward it to the. Here we go. This is the zoomed in version. A booger on the lens. No, I don't think it's a booger on the lens. Because it pixelates a little bit. It looks like maybe there's some matrixing going on. Or I'll play it one more time for you. One more time. A pigeon before it got jerked? No. A reindeer. Could be. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's so stationary. It's sitting very still. It's nice to have a little bit of a mystery, isn't it? I don't think we'll ever know, but it...
I think we need a follow-up on this video.
A follow-up?
From the pilot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let us know what you think it is. Dan? All right, the call goes out to Dan! Dan! What is it, Dan? What else are people saying? A floating turd. No. It's not a floating turd. That could be. I mean, aliens are pretty clever. They could disguise their ship as a floating turd because who would they would give a second thought? Oh, that's just one of those floating turds, honey. A plastic shopping bag.
I think maybe drone is the best possible
That's the only
answer
thing
we've
I
come
can
up
think.
with.
Like somebody else had the idea to go above the fog that day.
Yeah,
they were just hovering. Yeah, but if I don't, does the Mini 2 have? It won't. You can remote ID. Will that tell you when there's another drone near you, or just other aircraft?
I think just other aircraft.
These are all good questions, unless they're transmitting ADS-B. Anyway, wow. That was fun. That was a very good viewer video. And now Kelly, here's Kelly with the final and funniest joke of the night.
Oh. I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey.
Uh-huh.
But then I turned myself around.
Did you? Wow. And with that, I guess we'll go out on that high note. I guess.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Sincerely, thank you, Kelly, for coming back and hanging out with us. I hope you can come back, not next week, but the week after. Maybe you can plan that. Never again. We'll never see Kelly again. All right. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Dave Shaddix from FlyHighFPV. All his links are in the description. Of course, thank you very much for contributing to this channel as you always do. You help support it and keep us going. Thank you very, very, very much. And thank you to Jeff Sills for all the wonderful news and for just another fun time on Thursday. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Bye.
And bye.
Enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Say I enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's got much nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!